Hey everybody, welcome back to North Coast Tactical. Today we're going to be looking at the new Sig P365. Alright, so the Sig 365, let's make sure that it's clear and safe. Clear. Okay. So the 365 is a relatively new gun that hit the market, and it's kind of taken everyone by storm. It's the new hotness, if you will. And there's good reason why. It has a lot of hype around it, but it's a 12 round, it has the capability of a 12 round capacity in such a small frame. What's all the hype about with this thing? It's a small, it's almost, I'd consider it a micro carry gun. It's really small, and I have some other pistols down here that we're going to be comparing it to, but I mean, this thing is tiny. And it's caused a lot of stir around the gun community, and especially the carry community, that this thing is going to kill a lot of the other smaller single stack pistols, and that interested me a lot. So I got one. My buddy is letting me borrow this. This is not mine, so I don't have any monetary or sentimental value invested into this, so this is going to be my pure review. I have a Sig, I have a P320, so I don't want some of you guys that know me thinking that, you know, I'm just gonna diss this thing because it's a Sig, because I'm a Glock guy. But I will give this thing a fair review, and we'll see how it stacks up to some of the other carry guns that I have. Right, so before we get started, I would like to thank All Seasons Outdoor Supply and Justin over there for hooking us up with all the ammo that we will be using in this video today. So if you guys want to know more about All Seasons, or you want to find out where you can get one of these or any of these other guns, then I will have a link to our website, which will give you a link to Justin's website because of YouTube's, oh my god, they're selling guns on the internet thing, and there's policy changes. That's how we kind of have to do things from now on. So go check out our website to go see his stuff and what he has to offer, guys, and he'll give you a great deal. Remember, if you use North Coast Tactical at your checkout, he will give you 10% off your entire purchase, and he does have ammo as well, so pick up some of that. So thank you, Justin, and All Seasons Outdoor Supply. We really appreciate it. All right, guys, so I know that it kind of looks like a nice day out here, but it's like 9 in the morning, and it's like 26 degrees, so it's really cold. So I kind of don't want that to be an excuse, but my hands are kind of cold, so if I'm not shooting this thing super great, it's probably my fault. All right, so here we go. Here's the Sig P365's first shot impression. Wow, okay. It's a little punchier than I thought that it would be. Not bad, not bad. Got you guys back over on the bench over here. So first mag impression, I gotta say, it had a little bit more recoil than I initially thought, but I did expect a fair amount from such a light gun in a 9mm. But it is kind of top heavy with, I mean, most SIGs are kind of top heavy, but once you get that loaded mag in there, it does kind of even it out just a little bit. But overall, first mag impressions, I'm still kind of indifferent. I don't know yet. I gotta shoot it more. All right, so that was about 100 rounds through. I say it feels pretty good in the hand, but I wish that I had that 12 round magazine to kind of really get the real grip and the real feel for it. All right, guys, well, ask and you shall receive. I got that 12 round mag. The owner of the gun just kind of stopped over real fast and brought it to me, so we're gonna try this thing out right here. Alright, so first shot, I can already tell you that having that extra bit on there with that 12 round mag makes all the difference in the world. I can actually get a full grip on this thing. So we're gonna put some more rounds down range and see how this thing feels. So that first 12 round mag down, and I gotta say, now that I have that 12 round mag and I can actually get a full grip on that pistol, it's a world of difference. That really is a game changer for me. So before, with the 10 round mags, there was a part of them that on the edge here is real sharp. It would dig into my palm while I was shooting. But I think personally a little bit of sandpaper and like a Scotch-Brite pad, and you just kind of wear that down, round it off a little bit, and I think it would be just fine. But this 12 round mag is absolutely fantastic. I know that they're hard to come by, but if you can find one, definitely get your hands on one because it is definitely a game changer. All right, guys, we're back in from the range, and it was super cold, but we are done shooting the P365 from Sig Sauer, and I gotta say, as far as micro carries and kind of like single stack frames, I don't know. I still don't know if I like it. Big ups to Brian for bringing me this new 12 round capacity magazine with that little pinky extension down here. For me, that was kind of the game changer. Without that, I probably would never buy this gun, just being honest. But that pinky extension on there, and you're able to get that nice full grip on there, I do like that. It does have some slight finger grooves right here, and it does also have a undercut down here as well. So those are nice features that they added. This stippling job that they did here, as somebody who does stipple frames quite often, I do like this texture. It's not too rough. It's not something that is going to beat up your hand when you're shooting it for a long period of time, or it's not something that's actually going to tear your clothing or kind of tear up your skin if you don't wear any kind of undershirt or anything like that. So, and the magazine actually does have that same stippling on there as well. So that was a big plus for me. All right, so I've got a couple guns that we're gonna compare the size to. These are all in the same kind of category, if you will, for carry guns. So we've got the 365 here, and the XDS 9mm. And they are very similar in size. The XD is actually just a touch longer Sig again. And the Shield 9mm. Again, very, very similar in size. Now, the Shield is slightly thinner, but remember, this is actually a double stack. Okay. Shield sits up a little bit higher, but you can still get a full grip on that as well. And the barrel length just seems to be just slightly longer. The trigger guard sits up much higher than that Sig though. Last comparison, and it's the one you've probably all been expecting and waiting for, the Glock 43. Okay, now this is my personal carry Glock 43, probably one of the guns that I carry the most out of any other gun that I own. So let's see how they stack up. Okay. Relatively similar in size. I think the Sig may be just a touch thicker than the Glock, but again, this is a double stack that holds 12 plus 1. Okay. Just slightly taller on that Glock 43. The trigger guard just a little bit longer as well, and barrel lengths again just a hair longer than the Sig. I will give points to Sig over Glock with that really big bright green front sight compared to the kind of just plain Jane polymer sight on the Glock, and it is obviously, as you can see, much bigger and much brighter than the Glock sights. All right, so let's talk about the trigger on this thing. To be honest with you, I was pretty impressed with it. It has a nice little take up here, but once it hits that wall, it's very distinct. And you hit that wall, and it's, I think about, it feels lighter, but I think it's about a 6-pound pull. And you hit that wall and you find the break, and it's very crisp. And I like that a lot. So let's try that again. Okay, so we get our take up, we hit that wall, and there's our break. Now let's see the reset. Okay, right there, very, very tactile and very loud, very audible, almost like a Glock trigger. But to be honest, it might feel a little bit better. Here's the take up, and the wall, and the break. It's not springy, it's not mushy. It actually feels really, really well. I think they did a great job with the trigger on this. All right, guys, so is the 365 a great gun? Yes, absolutely. I think that it's a great gun, and it's a great option for a small concealed carry gun, as all of these guns are great options. But if I had to choose one of these guns to carry as my primary carry, I would probably still choose the Glock 43. I know some of you guys are like, oh, whoop-de-doo, big shocker, but you got to go with what you know, and I still shoot this gun better than any of the other guns on there. I love this gun. Nothing against Sig. It's a great gun. I'll probably end up picking one of these up eventually as well, but it just couldn't compete with my Glock 43. I do like the 12-round magazine extension. I do like the undercut, and I do like the textured on the grip. But for me, it could just be that I have little short, stubby thumbs, but the controls are kind of hard for me to reach without breaking my grip. The trigger is excellent. I love the front serrations, and my favorite part, obviously, is that front sight. Those X-ray front sights are super nice, and I wish that Glock would step up and start putting fiber optic or night sights on all their guns out of the box. I think that would be a step in the right direction for them. But this is a great gun. I do recommend it, especially if you have small hands, or if you want to do any sort of concealed carry, this is a great option for you. I believe that the price now is somewhere around $500, and you can find them probably most any gun stores, but I would check with All Seasons Outdoor Supply first. Get that great deal of 10% off of your purchase, and see if maybe he can even get you this 12-round mag, because they are hard to find. Alright guys, that's pretty much going to do it for our review of the Sig P365. We thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting us, liking the videos, sharing the videos. We appreciate any kind of support. Guys, check out some of our other videos, and if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. We make content like this every single week, and if you like what you see, there's more to come. So thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys. Thank you. Stay humble, stay free, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.